Caligula's reign, allegations of treason and a dark chapter in Roman history. The reign of Gaius Julius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, commonly known as Caligula, remains one of the most infamous and controversial periods in Roman history. Accusations of treasonous acts against Caligula were rife during his short but tumultuous rule from 37 to 41 CE. This essay explores the alleged treasonous actions of Caligula, the complex factors surrounding his reign, and the consequences, if any, that unfolded as a result. Caligula ascended to the imperial throne after the death of Tiberius, his great-uncle, promising a return to more liberal governance. However, his early months were marked by a series of erratic and despotic behaviors, leading to growing discontent among the Roman elite and the Praetorian Guard. The allegations of treason against Caligula were rooted in both his perceived abuse of power and the violation of traditional Roman values. One of the most notable episodes contributing to accusations of treason was Caligula's treatment of the Senate. Historians recount instances where Caligula humiliated senators, allegedly forcing them to run for miles or engaging in degrading activities. Such actions were viewed as an affront to the dignity and authority of the Senate, with potential implications for the stability of the Roman state. Caligula's extravagant spending, including the construction of lavish projects and gladiatorial spectacles, further strained the Roman economy. The financial strain, coupled with the emperor's extravagant lifestyle, fueled suspicions of corruption and treasonous mismanagement. The Roman elite, who had initially hoped for a more liberal rule, found themselves disillusioned and increasingly wary of Caligula's behavior. The most notorious aspect of Caligula's reign was his descent into paranoia and cruelty, which intensified as his rule progressed. The emperor's erratic behavior, including allegations of incest, declaring himself a god, and a general disregard for the lives and well-being of his subjects, led to a growing perception of him as a tyrant. These actions were not only morally objectionable but were also seen as threatening the very fabric of Roman governance and societal norms. Despite the mounting discontent and allegations against Caligula, there is no historical evidence to suggest that he underwent a formal legal process for treason. The dynamics of imperial power, coupled with Caligula's control over the Praetorian Guard and his ability to manipulate political narratives, likely shielded him from direct legal repercussions. The absence of a systematic legal process during his reign underscores the arbitrary and absolute nature of imperial authority. The demise of Caligula came through assassination in 41 CE, orchestrated by members of the Praetorian Guard and senators who sought to end his tyrannical rule. The conspirators, led by Cassius Chaerea, took advantage of Caligula's attendance at a theatrical performance to carry out the assassination. The brutal end to Caligula's life reflected not only a desire to rid Rome of a despotic ruler but also the absence of established legal channels to hold the emperor accountable for his actions. In the aftermath of Caligula's death, the Senate, relieved of the oppressive ruler, did not institute damnatio memoriae, a condemnation of the emperor's memory. Instead, Caligula's reign became a cautionary tale, remembered for its excesses and the potential dangers of unchecked imperial power. The subsequent emperors, particularly Claudius, sought to distance themselves from the legacy of Caligula and restore a semblance of stability to the Roman Empire. In conclusion, Caligula's reign was marred by allegations of treasonous acts, stemming from his despotic rule, mistreatment of the Senate, and flagrant disregard for traditional Roman values. Despite the mounting discontent, Caligula's demise came not through a legal process but through assassination. His reign remains a dark chapter in Roman history, a period marked by the arbitrary exercise of imperial power and the absence of established mechanisms to hold the emperor accountable for actions perceived as treasonous against the Roman state.